Shalom, Yesharim. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the one true power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the most high God, and Yahweh Shai is who the world innately calls Jesus Christ. The Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit in the Paleo Hebrew. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder prophets of Great Millstone who have been ruling well to the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing they can continue to endure and be sincere. Almighty Shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, they can have the same spirit to endure and be sincere. Shalom to the Akhwathim that are believers of His word. Lord willing, you can continue to pursue your lot, which is being a loving and silent and virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in faith. Um, it's a public announcement. The Lord willing, this live won't be too long. A brother sent this verse. I forgot what. Let me see. I think he thought about. I think it was something he was talking about. It was something, but he came across this picture. He sent it to the chat, and he just spoke on Second Ezra chapter 7. And I'm at work. I'm thinking on it, but then the elders was going live, and it's the elect. And then now I get out of work, I'm going on YouTube about to start, and I see my brother Asher. He did a camp, and he said it's only about the elect, and it's like wow. And at first I was gonna go back to the Romans 11 chapter and get in there, but then it was like, yo, this is a public announcement, man. This is really a public announcement. So like your family, I got a call. Um, Shalom, my brother. Shalom. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. Just right after these few little precepts. It's gonna be a real quick little joint. Lord willing, the image really catch you. You know, I had to edit the image because it was more blurry when somebody sent it to me. So I kind of edited, to make it pop. But let me actually go to the image. When you really intake the path that you on. You know, I know a lot of people might say brothers is crazy because we talk about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai so much. You know, we talk about destruction. We talk about glorified bodies. Um, Shoot, the brothers that I labor with and the elder apostles that I watch, um, I only hear them talking about seeing chariots, angels at the camp, talking about the deliverance, talking about the elect. They're always talking about it. So like this path, only the elect is thinking about this, man. And even outside the imagery, it's the trials that you deal with. People mocking you. People thinking that you hating on them because you're trying to correct it. Because the sheep take anything and go with it. But if we hide all the all the little extra stuff that we do in videos, and we actually um, just deal with edification, with building people up. A lot of us uh, lost the thought of that. A lot of us is in this for popularity gain. A lot of us is in this for money. A lot of us is trying to have a high stature now instead of waiting for that moment in the kingdom where the Lord can give you that honor. This path right here, you have to overcome this place of darkness, which is the flesh, in this world that we're in. You know, and most of us, day to day, we think of ourselves. We ain't trying to do no work to elevate the ministry. So let me just read this verse. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? If you don't go through this path, and I got another picture too, but it's not as fire as the other one. If you don't go through this path, oh man, it's not even on here. Let me try this one. Okay. This is the other one that the ox sent. The imagery is not like the other one, but if you don't go through this path, how the hell can you gain what you see in the back, which is the kingdom? How can you gain that glorified and incorruptible body? Peace. If you don't go through this path, Salaki family, if you don't go through this path, how the hell do you think you overcoming anything? Niggas get shot every day, and they think that they on top of the world, nigga. You know? You know? People think they tough, but you haven't really chose your path the correct way. A lot of us is boasting on the law, but your actions, you walking on this path that's mad difficult. This is something that everybody don't want to do. And when you look around, you see not everybody want to do. I'm gonna read that verse again. That's really the main point, right? Let me get that verse again, and I'm gonna read it in the GNT too. 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? Right? You have to be called to come on this path. It's so difficult. That's what I'm saying. None of us is going to inherit this, really getting that glory on this side, getting saved. That's your reparation. That's your redemption. If you're not getting saved from your enemies, you're not receiving the inheritance. You're going to be born in inheritance. We're not the same. I'm trying to get that inheritance. I don't want to be born in it as a child, even though I'm gonna still be in the kingdom. But you're gonna have everlasting contempt. This journey wasn't supposed to be all fun and dandy, you know. So let's go to the classic in the gospel. Like I said, that's the main point right there. This is Matthew chapter 7, and I'm gonna go to verse 13. It says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat," right? And there's a lot of people in the broad way because they can't handle the pressure on this side. Is pressure. It's mad pressure. It's so much pressure. Niggas is calling us bumps, calling us gospelites. You know, if brothers is calling me and my brothers gospelites or Yahushai thumpers, you calling the elders that, you know, because we're taking the same approach as the elder apostles that's moving as a gospelite. You know what I'm saying? We can't be justified by the law, but we justified by the faith of Hamashiach Yahushai. That's why the Lord sent Yahushai. If the law can save us and have us right, then we would have been doing it. All of us is lost. Without Yahweh Bashem Shai, niggas is lost. That's why it's a not a niggerlights, niggerlights, niggerites. You know, they're not standing on business. And hey, look, you can have all the money, you could be cold, you could be beautiful, but if you can't walk the narrow path that the Lord created, you a simp, you weak. Sisters, you weak. You know, because a real woman is going to want to be led through that terrain. But we see how the scriptures, you got to go by yourself. Seek your own salvation with fear and trembling. That's what that trial is about. Let's get it. Philippians 2 and 12. You know, why would you want your glory now? You want your glory now, that don't mean you don't want your glory in the kingdom. This Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You need to work it out like Yahweh Shai is here. We did it in the presence of him. Whoever was those elect at the time that was receiving Yahweh Shai and receiving the gospel, they're here now. They're making their call and their election sure. Striving for this. Striving for something that's unseen. Setting their affections on things above. If I go outside and ask the people, do they believe in the Lord? They gonna think I'm bugged out and crazy. You know? I'm at work. People trying to talk to me. They see me talking on my phone. And they be like, yo, bro, I seen you talking. I didn't see no earphones. Was you reading something? No, I was, the only thing I could say, I was teaching. Even if it's a jig, you know, because nobody ready for this, you know, nobody ready for this. Nobody is ready for this. Only the elect. I'm going to keep saying nobody because we have to make a separation. Only the elect was predestined to endure this. Nobody else, right? Like I told the OG at work, excuse my language for what I'm about to say. To the 2/3. Fuck them, man. You know. And if I'm a 2/3, that goes for me too. You know, because the 2/3 wanted to be lazy. They wanted to still be stupid, brutish, sottish. You know, they don't want to grasp and press towards the mark, man. Fuck them, man. If you ain't pressing towards the mark, fuck them. Fuck you, fuck them. People be like, yo, man, he got the Bible, why he cussing? You looking at the cuss words, but are you walking this narrow path? You worried about cussing, but your kids, the teachers have consent to change your son into a girl if they want to. Why you ain't mad over that? You worried about one word. You worried about a few words. Oh, hold on, sis. Did you get COVID? Did you know that they recalled all those COVID shots? So what's more worse? Please help me to help you. We worried about the wrong thing, but you need to worry about, can you endure this path? And I'm gonna show the picture again. I just gotta get this verse, second Ezra 7, verse 7 again. So this is the picture, y'all. One more time. It's a picture again. Let me brighten it up. Make sure y'all can see it. I don't want no excuses. You see, or maybe that's a little too bright for you. Right? See that? There's only one way to get to that kingdom, and that's the path in the middle. You know, if you don't want to take this, it's too much for you, step the fuck aside. Right? This is second Ezra chapter 7, verse 7. It says, but the entrance to it is narrow and steep, with fire on one side and deep water on the other. The one path between the fire and the water is so narrow that only one person at a time may walk on it. If anyone inherits the city, he cannot take possession of his inheritance without passing through this dangerous entrance. Right? We can't even take hold of our inheritance if we don't overcome the world. You know? I gotta get that. right? Because if Yahweh Shai came the world, we must overcome the world. Let me read. Should I read this one first? Let me just read this one. Um, this is First John chapter 4, verse 4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Right? And only the elect, this is why the elect is striving. This is why the elect is calling on the Most High through his Son. Because they have faith. They believe that Yahweh Shai can get them out this pickle, which they are truly right. You know, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh put the best candidate to stand up for us in great boldness. And you can't just walk a measly path. We're just too distracted. And I just sent my household brothers I labor with. Um, no, I don't think I sent it to them, but they're trying to say that Wi-Fi and these devices is messing with kids' minds. You know, kids not gonna want to learn. Kids' attention. You know, communication, talking, practicing drawing, practicing writing. Their attention is too much on their electronics. You know, but you gotta think when Esau creates something, he wants to destroy the masses. He wants to weaken the nation. He wants to slow you down. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is thinking he planted them to make these things to increase the ministry. And this is why it's going to usher in the famine of the word. Because they don't want us speaking of this truth. You know, this truth is causing problems. When we go to actually, that's a beautiful statement right there. Right? Um, when you go to the book of the additional of Esther, I forgot what book it is. You know what? I could just go off the physical. I was trying to go to the G&T that makes it even clearer. I want to go. I'd rather go there because then I can get it clear for you guys. Yeah, I might not have it highlighted on this one because I be having so many. I go in this book, go in that one. So I'm gonna go in my physical apocrypha and try to get it for y'all. Okay, this is Esther, chapter 13, in the additional in the apocrypha, and this is Haman, who is an actual Edomite, a descendant from a guy, Aga. He's a Agite, right? He's a descendant of Agite. This is Esther the 13th chapter. In verse 3, it says, Now, when I asked my counselors how this might be brought to pass, Haman, that excelled in wisdom among us, was approved for his consent, goodwill, and standfast faithfulty, and had the honor of the second place in the kingdom, declared unto us that in all nations throughout the world there were scattered a certain malicious people, which is talking about a troubled people, right? Because we were troubled to any society we were in because of the customs we were following. We were following the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai, that had laws contrary to all nations, continuing despise the commandments of the king, so as the uniting of our kingdoms honorably intended by us cannot go forward. Seeing then we understand that this people alone is continually in opposition unto all men, deferring in the strange manner of their laws, evil affected to our state, working all the mischief they can, that our kingdom may not be firmly established, because they don't understand these laws and statutes and commandments was given to us to be in order, and it's messing with them because money wise, this system, if we was able to follow the ways of the Lord, we'll be a problem here too, and we are a problem. The more we keep teaching, the more we keep saying them small hats are not the Jews. Let alone they want to say that they Jews, and some of them say the other Israelites got destroyed. Where is that at? That's why they want to take away the New Testament, so then you don't get to receive the understanding of the Gentiles. You know, this is bigger than us. That's why when you look at this path we taking, only a few can make it. Only a few can make it. You could be walking past your mom, your dad, your friend, the motherfuckers that you sitting next to in cars, and they might not make it. Like, literally, people think they tough. Niggas with guns think they tough. Niggas at camp holding blickies, thinking that they tough. This path is about the spiritual and mental. How much can you take? You know, I'm at work thinking about getting beat. I'm thinking about my nails getting pulled off. I'm thinking about these damn demons trying to torture my kid right in my face, or my wives. And what I'm gonna do? Hey, yo, babe, just take that, cause you already know you going. If you die in this ministry for Yahweh Shema Shai, you going up with the Lord. Having it in my mind, can we do that? Can I do that? If the Lord got us on this thing right now, how far can you go? I keep bringing that up like the limo. How low can you go? But it's how far can you go? Can you go the distance? Somebody tell you let's run a mile, which is 4 laps around a track. Can you go the distance? Can you go the distance? This kingdom is not forever. You know, the Lord set up kings and removed kings. Who's about to get removed? Esau. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you see yourself getting ready? You know? Hold on, I want to get another one. But I want to get something for busybody. But this is 1 John 5:5. Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of the Most High. That's who's going to overcome this world. That's who's going to overcome. Just when I'm over here getting it in, they want to play music and all of that. I'm about to turn my car on. Right? I'm sorry, y'all. They over here trying to play music, and it's going to interfere with what's going on. So again, the people that's going to overcome this world is going to be people that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, who literally believes in the Son, who believes that the Most High sent his Son down here to die for us. Literally the elect. Because the same elect, especially because you have to know the ones that Yahweh Shai called, he just didn't call anybody. He called familiar faces. You know, Matthew, Paul, gotta call Paul, right? Bartholomew, Simon, James, you know, he calling familiar faces. John the Revelator calling familiar faces. What is the familiar faces? Let's go to St. John. I'm gonna just go to the last verse in St. John 15. Yeah, just turn, love, your Bluetooth just got connected to my car, so you might as well cut it off. This is St. John chapter 15, verse 27. It says, ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. Right? The elect men, starting with the elect teachers and the 144,000, they was with Yahweh Shai. You know, he chose the right ones to walk this path, but let alone, they're leading the charge. You know, they're leading, showing people the way, the path. That's what we do when we teach it. We're showing people the path. If you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, if you ain't doing the work that Yahweh Shai have given you, you're not going to make it. That's why we need to stand stiffly and firm for the name of the Lord. That's the only way we'll be able to finish this race. That's the only way we'll be able to endure. We're going to endure better than Joe Biden, Joe Lyon, and Donald Duck. You know, this place is about to fall. They got this 87. This nigga can't even talk. He's dead. And Donald Trump, he's dead. Like this man is talking about cutting ties with NATO. Yes. You know, Jake don't know. You got people at work telling me, man, nobody can beat America. Like, dude, people don't understand what's happening because Babylon been so good to these niggas from what they think that they want to stay here. You niggas remind me of Egypt. You mother suckers. But we have to know. If you pursuing to be the elect, you must know. And you can't even be thinking you're the elect if you're not occupied in this. You know? It comes with action. Right? Let's get that. Because the elect is going to be occupied because they know that this noble man is on his way back. It's a parable. This is Luke chapter 19. This is a parable. He's coming back to see who doubled up their pounds. Like, for real. This is Luke chapter 19, starting at 11. And as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable. What's a parable? An earthly story, but a heavenly matter, because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of God should immediately appear. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman, which is Yahushai, went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom, which is the elect, and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. You think that this moment was just for that moment? No, this is for the Israelites for the moment of them being on the earth. And only the elect is going to come back to this and be like, dang, I got to occupy because the noble man is coming. He's coming to get his kingdom, right? Which is the elect, right? Let's go to Matthew, the 24th chapter. I'm going to start here. This is Matthew, the 24th chapter, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this is the gospel of the kingdom. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. Guess what? Acts chapter 1, verse 8. One part did not happen, the end of the earth. Brothers had to be preaching in the end of the earth, which is America. Right? Let's go down to verse 22. Yeah, verse 22, it says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. We're in the month of July already. Pride month is done, you mother suckers, even though Pride is every day for them, right? But days is getting shorter. Weeks is going by quick. Brothers about to be at camp real soon, real soon. This is what you want. If you don't want to, a lot of people don't want Yahweh to come. Some of us is afraid of what we know. Some of us is too afraid. This is why we might not read. We might not really be paying attention to videos. A lot of us can blame it on this, blame it on that, blame it on the kids. Sometimes I'm watching a video, I am getting distracted. I'm allowing myself. Because I'm just watching this lesson to hear the words of the Lord. Just hearing it. I probably heard this lesson before. I probably heard this, but I want to hear it. But then I'm watching other things. I'm getting my mind over here, But then we have moments where we're not purposely. We're just distracted just in general. And then we don't take the notion of going back to see what we miss. It's like a movie you watch. You miss the part, you rewind it back. A lot of us is not doing that. Some of us is just, we cooking and we think we watching the video, but it's sometimes, sometimes if it's a video I'm watching and it's a precept I ain't never heard, or I heard, but the understanding of it catch me, or I'm writing it down because I need that in my memory bank. I need that marked up in my Bible. The elect is the elect is dedicated. Going back to the camp yet last night, right? The elect is dedicated to what the Lord have given them, right? Let me go to this other one. Drop it down to 31. It says, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other, right? And they're going to have that mark of exemption in Ezekiel 9 and 4, which some of these congregations tried to use to say, oh, you can add this with Revelations 13. It's the same type of mark. No, it's not. One is spiritual and one is physical. Revelation 13, 16 to 18, that's a physical mark. Stigma, that's a physical mark, right?
But the mark of exemption, the mark of exemption from judgment is Ezekiel 9:4. That's a spiritual mark, right? Having the name of the Lord on your head, right? And the elect is getting sealed as we speak right now. That's why we hearing rumors of war. We didn't fully get a heat wave yet because the Lord haven't did it yet. Watch. Ezekiel 38 and 10 is gonna happen. Where that evil thought is gonna come to Russia, man. And they're gonna make sure they're gonna fuck this place up. People did what? People think America is not gonna make it. Why is we worried about making it here if America ain't gonna make it? You wanna make it? Get your ass in line, man. Go to another country or something. That might get like the Elder Tahar. He said if you still want to enjoy your life and not be destroyed, hey, go leave America. America gonna be totally destroyed. But then this is the next thought. You can have it like Samuel Wall always say, make plans to make the little laugh. Make plans. So you can make plans to leave this place and go to another country, and you might end up getting destroyed there. You know, this is a very difficult path. This is a difficult job that we chose. You know, it is not like difficult to the elect. I'm just saying, out of everything we do in this world, on this side, it's no comparison. It's not even compared to what we doing for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? So the angels is gonna come and get the ones that overcame the earth in believing in Hamashiach Yahushua, the true Redeemer, right? Let me read Second Ezra, chapter 7 again. This is Second Ezra chapter 7, verse 7. It said, the entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could not, I mean, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man of an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? How you gonna receive if you don't go through this path? That just means you ain't getting it. And you see, the 2/3, so like I got that there, Mike. The 2/3 it do not want to walk this path. That's why they gotta be destroyed. Right? First, let me get. Man, I got precepts everywhere in my dang head. Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. In order to walk this path, you got to be faithful. Second Ezra 15 and 4, it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? So when we look at the nation of Israel, Salaki, I feel like I got a hiccup. Who's the one that's unfaithful? The one that didn't have no notion or no thought or no care for Yahweh Shai. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. I don't even have to read the ninth verse. That just said it just plain, right? 2 parts therein is going to be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. You know, all praises to Yahweh Shema Shai. You got the fulfillment right there. We just waiting it out. Like, you really get to know, like, this is either you getting cut off and dying, or this is you that's left therein. Like, that is, the Lord is putting it right. This is the end right here. Which one is you on, bro? That's why the title says you got to know the path you on, what path you taking, what direction you going, you know? Because if you're not even, look, you know when people say speaking into existence, you speaking into, especially for the elect, they speaking into existence by putting a face towards the Lord, man. By teaching, by speaking his name, by exalting him, man. Every day the Lord should be flowing in your mind, you know? I sometimes have an attitude if I feel I didn't do anything for the Lord, you know? Me, it don't feel right, you know? Let alone, sometimes I'm not on my happy, jolly when I wake up. Sometimes I might be upset, because I'm still here. Sometimes I want this place to be destroyed, and it could be nothing I watch. It could just be in my mind. You know, it don't matter because I see a beautiful girl right now. Oh yes, hey babe. Sometimes I might be pissed off, and it's not the anger over a person. I might just be pissed off, like especially when you serious about this. The Lord brought us low just like Him. He brought the elect low just like Him. You know, Yahweh Shai was brought down here lower than all the angels. This is Hebrews chapter 2. Oh my goodness. This is Hebrews chapter 2. So I gave my fingers. I think I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, For unto the angels have he not put in subjection the world to come, whereof we speak. But one in a certain place testified, saying, What is man, that thou art mindful of him, or the Son of Man, that thou visitest him? Thou madest him a little lower than the angels. Thou crownest him with glory and honor, and didst set him over the works of thy hand. Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet. For in that he put all in subjection under him, starting with the elect. He left nothing that is not put under him. But now we see not yet all things put under him. Right? Just not yet, because it has to be fulfilled when he comes back. You know? And you gotta sit back. If you're worried about a record deal, getting on movies, trying to get this promotion, 6 figures, this vacation, or I'm gonna wait until I lose weight in my left foot. Oh, I'm waiting until I lose my forehead. I'm waiting until my chest grow. I'm waiting until I get a football contract. I'm waiting until I get this endorsement. It's no time for waiting, right? This is Revelations, the 12th chapter. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. This is why these niggas is moving, right? Let me get this other one. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, because you go to Revelations 9, verse 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Talking about World War One and World War Two. Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right? We're waiting. We're literally waiting. Right? I'm not talking about the ones that's stuck in this world. You niggas is not waiting. You're not. Waiting on the Lord is being occupied in his business, right? Yahweh Shai was, 12 years old? He could have been playing with sticks and doing whatever. He said, I'm about my father's business at 12. How much more you? I'll wait. I'll wait for you to give me an answer. How much more you? It's talking to the men, even the women. How much more you? Are you about your father's business? Nope. Excuse after excuse. This is Luke chapter 2 and verse 49, which we just going straight to the point. It says, And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Was ye not that I must be about my father's business? We must be about our father's business. Every time that sun come up, when that sun go down, you should be about your father's business. There's nothing else here. Everything here is going to be destroyed. 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 This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord, Hamashiach Yahushai, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. In the earth also, in the works that are therein, shall be burnt up. Everything. This car, your everything. We're not talking about fallout. Some people thinking buildings are gonna stand. No, this whole thing is gonna be shriveled to pieces. Shriveled to pieces. Get your mind right. We have something way more important. I'm gonna close with this verse right here. Going to Second Ezra again. This is the 7th chapter, verse 16. Why takest thou not to heart that which is to come, rather than only that which is present? Right? Anybody worrying about the now, you're not walking this path. You're not. If you too worried about now, you're too worried about now, you're not walking this path. I'm sorry. But if you're too busy worried about the future, your mouth is gonna speak it. Your actions, you know. Sometimes when people are, how you doing? If I'm my conversation is gonna automatically go to the word. Some people be like, man, you're really you're obsessed with this, ain't you? Wait, what? But you say you believe in God, men, women, elder, like you're obsessed with this. But don't you believe? Yes, man, he's the light of my life, but I'm obsessed with it. People don't understand the value of the life you have. You live and you die. But when you want to die in the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all this shit means nothing if it's all going to be destroyed. If you don't make it getting beamed up, which people don't believe, all this was for nothing. Hold on. I said that was my last verse. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? I'm going to do it better I'm going to put it in GNT real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 21. It says, no one should ask why things are as they are. Everything in creation has its purpose. Everything. Everything, every nation, every people have their purpose. So, let's start with Israel. What's your purpose? To serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's make it even better. Somebody was put on this earth to go extremely the far distance for Yahweh Shema Shai. And who is that? The elect. Only the elect, man. The elect have obtained it and the rest were blinded. Romans 11 and 7. You niggas is blind. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3 and 4. You know, the God of this world, he blinded you. But it was in your heart. Wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure is. You love Egypt. You love Babylon. You love Assyria. You love Rome 2.0. You love this place. You love this. You love this shithole. You love it. A lot of y'all, look, I've seen so many people talking about the BET Awards. Why Kurt Franklin at the BET Awards? His place is finished. Finished. You better choose a side. You better choose. My last thing. Like I don't know if you ever seen a movie or a TV show where they would say, what path should we take? Should we take this one or that one? In most cases, when they do go to one path, it usually be wrong. Because that's a movie. We're in a real life movie. There's only one path you can take, and that's the path. That's the path in the middle, man. So hold on. Let me get that for y'all. This is the only path we can take, bro. There's no other no other path you can take but this. The one in the middle. Right there. It's the only path you can take. The only one. If you're not going to get on that path, if you're not going to try the path, you're finished. Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. 2 parts will be cut off and die, but the third will be left. That's finito. That is a prophecy and it's going to be fulfilled. Ezekiel 33, verse 33. It will come to pass. I love y'all to the moon and ever back. Talking to the elect, whoever you may be, brothers, and to the sisters, and to the children. Lord willing, you can continue in this thing and endure. Continue to keep your head up. Continue to keep calling on the true name of the Lord. Try to work on saying Yahweh Shema Shai instead of trying to call Jesus. You came in the truth. You're new now, you know, And now you want to call on Yahweh Shai's true name, right? This is about elevating and allowing the Lord to increase in you while you decrease. With that, shalom, shalom. Yahweh speed, all praises to the one true power Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. With that, shalom.